gonna go meet up with a friend over at the boatyard and talk about boats.
I mean, every day is something awesome's happening, you know, really cool stuff always out there. You just gotta be looking and...
So when did you build it?
I think we started in 1998 and we launched it in 2002.
You built boats before this boat?
Not really. I
Not
built one 18-foot Swampscott dory. It's a rowboat with a sail. I don't know, I've always liked unusual rigs. I've always liked something, funky, and I'd seen junk rigs around, so you start looking at junk rigs and there's very few this size boats, cruising boats designed with junk rigs. J. Benford dory, this is one. I mean, it is a huge learning curve, so I read a ton, but up in Bellingham I had access to all these guys that, pros, and I would walk in there as a kid, like, and saying, hey man, what does this mean? And then they would show me, tell me, and worked in a metal boat shop, and he taught me how to weld and I could do all this stuff. But no, it was literally just a learning curve of books, like you're doing for the solar, you just research it. Aluminum street light poles. In the plans, the designer called for like hollow wooden mast or solid wooden mast, like telephone poles. We launched it in 2002 up in Bellingham. We spent a year living on it there. When we put it in the water, we didn't have any rails or wiring or anything, but we put it in the water anyway. And just because sometimes you just gotta go. I was like, well, let's go to Hawaii. Well, we were broke, but we wanted to go sailing, so we sailed from Bellingham to Hawaii, to Palmyra, back to Hawaii, back to Bellingham in 5 months. Then we worked for another year, and then we left and head down the west coast into Mexico, spent a whole season in Mexico. I mean, coastal cruising all the way through Central America, down to Ecuador. I mean, every one of these trips has some pretty good stories. Galapagos Islands, and then from there the Marquesas, French Polynesia. And then we spent that whole year cruising through all of the South Pacific, all the way to Fiji.
Whoa.
And then we sailed back to windward, all the way back to Hawaii, and then sailed back from there to Bellingham. That's been the biggest part of it. That was over 8 years, though, I think, something like that. And and then now we're in Carrabelle, Florida.